Every damn day.
Hey everyone, it's Jerry at the Fledge, and welcome to another episode of Every Damn Day. Today I'm going to give a update real quick on what's going on around here, and then I'm going to jump right into a discussion about the ALICE threshold, or maybe not just a discussion, but an informational piece. And I'm really doubling down on this. I think it is the ALICE model, or the ALICE way of looking at things, provides a much clearer vision, I think, of what the Fledge is trying to do. So please stick around for a few minutes. I'll get through the update quick and go right into showing some things about the ALICE threshold and what we're trying to do to organize all of our efforts in a fight to get everybody the basic the basic needs that they deserve, that I think are a human right. But first, let's get into the events that are happening. Tonight, we have a mindfulness and meditation class put on by our good friend Tanya. I'm going to talk more about her in the coming days because we've got a very large energy, electrification, and renewable energy effort, and she has been quite a catalyst there. So we'll get to that. But tonight, 6 o'clock, it's free. It ends at 7 o'clock. You don't have to bring anything. It'll be set up in the sanctuary here, and come learn about meditation. We like this type of event because it falls in the healthcare category to us, which we'll talk about when we get to the ALICE threshold. Also, tonight, I'll be talking with CityCraft in the University of Denver. Shout out to Brent Forsberg for setting this all up. We get the pleasure of talking to students who are studying regenerative methods and technology and all of that. And the Fledge, as you know, or maybe you don't know, we'll explain this in another episode. We are a regenerative community. The other thing, yesterday I had an energy efficiency expert in here to help us with a quote for a grant that we're going to be working on, again with Tanya. And there's a lot of low-hanging fruit in the Fledge to weatherize. And so we're going to spend this nice weekend coming up working on some things that are going to help improve our energy efficiency as we work slowly to get off from natural gas and then eventually get off from the grid and produce our own energy. And another thing I haven't talked about Fledge Coin for a while, at least not on an every damn day or anything like that. We obviously are continuing on. The Fledge DAO is up and running. We've got other cities that are interested in participating. There's going to be a lot of news on that. I also had the chance yesterday to record a video for a big conference that's coming up. And it was a recording that was put on by a group called Base 11. And we met them when we placed in the Blockchain Breakthroughs for a Better World, which was a hackathon put on by Coinbase. So proud to be part of that, proud to be a winner in the Coinbase Challenge. And we are working on a new hackathon, and we're looking at decentralized finance. If you've heard me talk about crypto before, I've never been a fan of DeFi, that's decentralized finance. And I really want to find a way that these systems can work for all the people without being a Ponzi scheme, without being a rug pull. You know that we're in crypto to make our community stronger, not to day trade and do all the funky stuff that happens in these new technologies. So if you want to be part of a hackathon, let us know. If you want to see what we're doing, hit us up. We'd love to have you involved. So now I want to jump right into ALICE. So I'm going to share my screen, and hopefully you're able to see that okay. And what I basically want to talk about is how the ALICE threshold kind of works, or what it means, and how the Fledge works on a double-sided way of trying to help the community get above that ALICE threshold. So first of all, ALICE stands for Asset Limited Income Constrained Employed. What it basically means is that we all have expenses that we need to provide our basic needs, and we need to have an income that is higher than those expenses to provide for all those basic needs. But about 50% of Lansing does not make enough money to provide all of the basic needs. Therefore, they have to make decisions about what they're going to sacrifice. So you see problems like food insecurity and housing insecurity and lack of childcare and lack of health care and all of the things that really prevent people from having some breathing room and having a bubble of opportunity that gets bigger, not smaller, So let's go through the categories real quick. The data that I'm showing you right now is for 2 adults, a toddler, and an infant. And basically what it's saying is that for that type of household, housing on average is going to cost $779. Childcare is going to cost $1,122. Food's going to cost around $800. Transportation around $900. Healthcare around $569, and technology around $75. And then there's miscellaneous things at $486 and taxes at $589. So right now, a lot of people are below that threshold, and there's 2 ways to kind of work on that problem. One way is to increase the prosperity of the community, and that means higher wages. It means entrepreneurialism and starting your own business and hopefully making more money than if you were in a lower paying job. I think that, most families, I think they need, 2, 3, 37, 42, around $5,000, $6,000 to meet the threshold in the example that I'm showing. And that means that, if we work 160 hours a week, that's going to have to be at an average of around $30, maybe a little bit higher. Or if both of the adults work, they're going to have to be higher than $15 an hour. So even the minimum wages that a lot of people are talking about do not get this family above the ALICE threshold. So what we try to do is work on entrepreneurialism with people, work on workforce development so that people can improve their jobs so that they're not working for these $10, $11 an hour jobs, sometimes even lower. And so we're working on I'd call it the top line side, the income that people are able to bring in. Then on the Fledge Foundation side, we have all kinds of programs for housing and childcare and food and transportation, healthcare and technology. And we're even going to be working on some taxes and what to do to get that in better shape for a lot of people. So as you look at our website, you're going to start to see that it is organizing around entrepreneurial programs, workforce development programs, and then all the different programs that are part of the ALICE threshold. So when you support the Fledge by volunteering, being a mentor, giving a donation, helping us out with a grant, giving us a sponsorship, that money is going into one of these categories or the entrepreneurial and the workforce development. I'm very proud that over 90% of the funding that we get goes directly to programming. We are very direct action. We don't have a big bureaucracy. It's basically 2 of us doing a lot of the holding it together work, and then an army of the people we love out in the community who come and help by volunteering, mentoring, donating, sponsoring. So the effort that you're helping with, as I always say, everything we do is through other people. Everything that you're doing with us is helping to get people above their basic needs. And we have a vision of a community where everybody has all of these basic needs provided for them. And imagine what we'd be talking about. Imagine the problems that we would have to solve. They would be innovative. They would be interesting. They would be fun. They would be high tech. They would be social. It would just make for such a more comfortable community. We would all have our basic needs met, and we could have leisure, we could have fun, we could enjoy life, and it gets us out of this rut where everyone's living check to check. We're stressed. You can't start a business or do a new endeavor because your bubble of opportunity is suffocating you, because you don't know how you're going to feed your kids or where you're going to live or who's going to watch them for when you have to go to work tomorrow. And I just, I don't want to go into a big prosperity personally if the rest of the community doesn't have that opportunity too. So I'm going to spend probably the rest of my life working on this. And I love you all for helping me and letting me do this, and letting Shannon provide on the basic needs side. It really is a team effort between all of us, and we appreciate you so, so very much. So that's a quick overview on the ALICE threshold. I do have some pages started where we're talking about all of these programs. They don't look good. I don't like the look of the website, but I predict a major breakthrough today. So stay tuned for that. Study the ALICE threshold. Look up the United Way's ALICE report. Look at Michigan, Ingham County. That'll give you a much better understanding. I should put a link here, since they, I don't know if they invented this, but they definitely do a lot of research around it. And we want to join that effort and make sure people understand what ALICE is, why it's important, and how we all can help each other get above the ALICE threshold. Love you too, Chris. All right. Everyone have a great day. I'll be here again tomorrow. Not sure what I'm going to talk about, but it's going to be an update, something informational, and hopefully I'll have a guest soon. I'm looking for guests again. So if you want to come on, let me know and we will make it happen. Have a great day, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.